Denzel Washington grew up in a tough neighborhood. When he was 14, his parents divorced, and he started to take steps in the wrong direction. And if it wasn't for his mother, he would have went on the path that his friends took, filled with crime, drugs, and violence. As a poor single parent, his mother sent him to a military academy to learn some discipline. That decision changed my life, because I wouldn't have survived in the direction I was going. The guys I was hanging out at the time, my running buddies, have now done maybe 40 years combined in the penitentiary. They were nice guys, but the streets got them. Denzel Washington had a hard time finding his career path, his passion, and that can resonate with many people who feel lost in life. I was actually pre-med. I thought, you go to college, be a doctor. Then I went into political science, pre-law. I found out I wasn't doctor material. I found out I wasn't lawyer material. Then I started studying journalism. But with no academic focus, his grades went down. I was a 1.8 GPA one semester, and the university very politely suggested that it might be better to take some time off. I was 20 years old. I was at my lowest point. In his early 20s, Denzel worked many jobs to make ends meet. I've worked in a factory, I was garbage man, I worked in a post office. It's not that long ago. I like to think that I'm just a regular guy. He worked hard and never complained about being poor. I never really had the classic struggle. I had faith. Even though his previous career paths turned out to be failures in a row, and even the university suggested him to take a break, he wasn't afraid to take time and experiment to find his passion. He wasn't afraid to fail. And slowly but surely, he fell in love with acting. And even after he found his passion, it wasn't an easy road. It was filled with failures. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk about why it's so important. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There is no doubt about it. And I should know, in the acting business you fail all the time. Early in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical, a perfect role for me, I thought, except for the fact I can't sing. I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition, and the next audition, and the next one. I prayed and I prayed, but I continued to fail, and failed and failed. But it didn't matter, because you know what? There is an old saying, you hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later, you will get a haircut, so you will catch your break. And I did catch a break. Last year, I did a play called Fences on Broadway, and I won a Tony Award, and I didn't have to sing for it, by the way. And here is the kicker. It was at the Court Theater, the same theater where I filled that first audition 30 years prior. Today, Denzel has an impressive career in Hollywood. He won 2 Oscars, and it seems like he won't be slowing down anytime soon. But what if his fear of failure didn't let him to try again and again and again? Where would Denzel be today? Where would you be today? Tomorrow? Next year? If you don't fail, you're not even trying. My wife told me this great expression. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Les Brown, a motivational speaker, made an analogy about this. He says, imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your bed are the ghosts representing your unfilled potential, the ghost of the ideas you never acted on, the ghosts of the talents you didn't use. And they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, upset. They say, we came to you because you could have brought us to life, and now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes? Think about that for a second. Who do you want to be? What is your dream? And what are you waiting for? Even if you know what's your dream, having just a dream is nothing without setting goals. Dreams without goals, yearly goals, life goals, daily goals, monthly goals, hourly goals, minute by minute goals. Dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. Goals on the road to achievement cannot be achieved without discipline and consistency. Between goals and achievements are discipline and consistency. And when you go through life feeling scared and insecure, remember to not only take risks, but to be open to life, to accept new views, and to be open to new options. While it may be frightening, it will also be rewarding, because the chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define your life. Never be discouraged. Never hold back. Give everything you've got. Remember this. Fall forward. So, what's your story?